Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Indigo Diamond here with another video, here to talk about the latest episode of season 14. Before we get into that, make sure you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and tell me down below, who was your favourite out of the second half of the cast? Has the person you're rooting for now changed, given the fact that we've now had the other half of the cast? Let me know. I must admit, this was definitely the weaker overall out of the two episodes, and I say overall because there were some standouts, obviously, as there always is in this sort of thing, but there were quite a lot of okay. But that's not to shade the queens that did well, because the queens that did well did really well. It was just there were quite a few queens that just you looked in, you were like, really? Came to Drag Race and brought that? So, right, let's go through it. So, Jasmine, Kennedie, I'm going to be looking over that because I can't remember for the life of me off the top of my head who all the queens were, and I've got a background screen that shows the promo. Jasmine Kennedie, what did she do? She did a lip sync. Well, she did like she did a lip sync number. She danced around. Very good. Great at what she does. Her runway outfit was a nice gold one. Really liked the look of it. Honestly, did well. She was safe, and yeah, I think that was fine. Daya Betty, who was the one that got eliminated this episode. Yeah, that was... it just didn't really go anywhere. So she did a lip sync to Get the Party Started by Pink, and it was all just very one note, like nothing really happened in it. And just kind of sat and went, is this going anywhere? Which is honestly a shame, because I thought I don't know, something about her that I wanted to see more. And it's just a shame. Well, I say she's been eliminated. I still think the queen that got eliminated last in the first episode and the queen that got eliminated episode 2, I think they're going to come back, because neither of them have had What You Packing episodes, and I don't know, something smells off here. Deja Skye, who was in the bottom 2, but she ended up obviously winning the lip sync. Again, it was... So she was doing like a cheer routine, or like teaching people how to do a cheer routine, and it was really bad. And then she was like, and now we're going to put it all together. And it was still really bad. Like, I thought it was going to be a case of like, she did it, it was kind of awful, and you're like, okay. And then she would do something like amazing, and you'd be like, oh my god, that's so good. It was not that. And I was very disappointed that wasn't the case. I thought it was going to be like lulls into like a full sense of, okay, she's not very good, and then just like wow us with how amazing she actually was. No, that's not how it went. Jorgeous was good. She did a lip sync number. I think the problem with Jorgeous's lip sync number was, you're on Drag Race, you kind of need to be able to be like boom, boom, boom. Whereas with Jorgeous, it was kind of like a slow burn into something that was quite good. And that's fine for like a stage performance, something like that. But I feel like Drag Race, you kind of need to be able to like go out all guns blazing and just, wow everyone instantly. Lady Camden did... So she said she was going to do ballet, and she kind of did like a ballet but in heels. And honestly, I thought it was alright. I was entertained. I wasn't bored, so, props to her for that. Angeria VanMichaels won this episode, and honestly, yeah, it's funny because she did an original song as a lip sync as well. And I'm like, so the two winners of the first 2 episodes were the 2 that did, I don't know, original songs. It's like, interesting. Do you think maybe they were wanting people to do original stuff? But she, honestly, one of my favourites from this group. She did amazingly well. I'm excited to see what she does for the rest of it. Maddy Morphosis, so the straight man in the competition. As soon as they walked in, you were like, yep, that's the straight one. When they talked, They came across as straight, out of drag. Yep, they look like you would imagine a stereotypical white straight male to look. And honestly, so far, not really impressed. They played guitar for the talent show, and yes, great, you can play guitar, that is a talent. But they did like a blues song. It was really slow, and I'm like, oh, no, it's Drag Race. You have to do something amazing. And then, like, they got to this bit where they were playing the guitar with their tongue. That's pretty cool. But you couldn't flip and see it because the guitar was in the way, and they were, like, facing the judges and that, doing that, and you're just like, if you're doing that, you need us to be able to actually see that's what you're doing, because it's not as impressive otherwise. It just looks like maybe there's a track playing in the background or something while you're doing that. On the runway as well, the runway look was good. They did the sort of like headless person. She was wearing flats. On Drag Race, you were wearing flats. And it's one of those things, it's like, so I don't know if this Maddy Morphosis that has said this or if it was someone else that was just saying about it. It's like, oh, real women wear flats. And it's like, yeah, but this is Drag Race. You know, if you're gonna go on Drag Race, there's like this whole big thing that you can't wear flats. And it was actually flats as well. It wasn't even just like a small heel shoe. They were flats. And it's like, really? Are you sure you should be here? Because so far I am not convinced. That's my take. So far, yeah, I'm not a big fan of Maddy Morphosis. Thing is, the promo look was amazing. And so far on the show, I'm just like, so, why are you here? But that is going to be all on this. I haven't got a lot to say, honestly. It was definitely the weaker out of the two, I think. But hopefully, hey, there'll be some good challenges, and, you know, they'll prove that they're just as good. I mean, Angeria is amazing, so... But let me know down below, do you think the 2 eliminated queens are going to be coming back? Who are you rooting for already? What do you think of Maddy? I'm not impressed. Is there something I'm missing? While you're down there, hit that subscribe button, like the video, and I will see you lovely people next time. See ya! Bye!